Hello, my dear friends. In this session, we're gonna be deal a very beautiful question over our gas refrigeration system. So first of all, you need to draw your cycle. First of all, for gas refrigeration system. To start any question, you need to draw firstly your cycle. So first of all, you need to plot your TS curve, and beyond this saturation curve you have to mention your pressure scale. So this is your constant pressure line, and after that you can show your all component. Okay, so this is your compression. That means from here work input gonna be there. This is your turbine. That means from here work output gonna be there. And this is your cooler. From here heat rejection occur. And this is your refrigerator. From here heat extraction, heat extension, sorry, heat extract extraction gonna be occur. And this is your refrigeration effect. So this is your standard cycle, and this is your nomenclature for that, for this cycle. Okay, this is your nomenclature. I'm sorry, your nomenclature is like that. One sec. And this is your nomenclature. Your nomenclature is just like that. This QR, and here again this is your point 4, this is point 1, this is point 2, this is point 3. This is your standard nomenclature. Okay, now let's start with the question. In question, the aircraft refrigeration system, air enter the compressor at the pressure 0.1 megapascal. This is your pressure line, and this pressure line is nothing but 0.1 megapascal. Very good. And a temperature with 4 degrees centigrade. That means this point temperature is what? At this point your temperature is what? This is your temperature scale, so you should prefer here your temperature 4 degrees centigrade. And if you want to write this temperature in form of Kelvin, that means you have to add 273 value. That means 277 Kelvin. And this is your standard temperature at T1 scale, uh, temperature scale, that means T1. And now it is then compressed to pressure of 0.3 megapascal. This is your next pressure line at 0.3 megapascal, and compress here, and with isentropic efficiency of 72%. And isentropic efficiency for your compressor is what? 72%. That means 0.72. So now it is then cooled to the temperature of 55 degrees centigrade in cooler. That means here, after this cooling effect, here your temperature outlet at cooler is what? 55 degrees centigrade. And if we want to write in Kelvin, that means you should add 273 degrees value for the Kelvin conversion. So this is your T3. Okay. Now it is the further expand to a pressure of 0.1 megapascal. And again ये expand होके ये किस स्केल पे आ जा रहा है? 0.1 megapascal पे ये आपका रेफ्रिजरेंट आ जा रहा है. Within isentropic efficiency for that expander, that means compressor, is nothing but what? 78%. That means 0.78. Okay, assume air to be an ideal gas, and the lower temperature of air absorbed at cooling load is 3 TR. 3 TR का मतलब क्या? 3 टन का आपका रेफ्रिजरेटर है. दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे अब आपको रेफ्रिजरेशन कैपेसिटी गिवन है. इज इट राइट? एंड 3 टन गिवन है, 3 TR गिवन है. दैट मीन्स 3 इंटू 3.5. 1 TR में कितना होता है माय डियर फ्रेंड्स? 1 TR में 3.5 आपका किलोवाट होता है. So for 3TR, 3 into 3.5, that means you should write your refrigeration capacity with 10.5 kilowatt, and this is very easy. Okay, now first of all in this question we have to calculate what we have to calculate this COP. Okay, what is the value of this COP? Okay, so here my dear friends, we can write a relation like that. This T1 T2 by T1 is nothing but pressure ratio of what, gamma minus 1 upon gamma, and this is your aircraft refrigeration. That means here your refrigeration is nothing but air, and for air the gamma value is nothing but 1.4. And what is your pressure ratio? Your pressure ratio, this RP, is nothing but P2 by P1. Exactly now. So this P2 by P1 raised to the power 1.4 minus 1 upon 1.4. And what is the relation between this P2 by P1? This P2 by P1, what is the relation? This P2 by P1 is nothing but 0.3 divided by this value 0.1. Okay now? So my dear friends, from here we can write our RP in form of this 3 digits. So we can put this T2 by T1 as what? 3 raised to the power 1.4 minus 1 upon 1.4. So the final value of this T2 by T1 is nothing but, the final value of T2 by T1 is what? And here also this T1 temperature is given. So you can write again this equation like this T2 by, what is the value of this T1? 277, and here 3 raised to the power 1.4 minus 1 upon 1.4. The final answer for this question is what? This T2 value is nothing but 379, 379.14 Kelvin. Okay na? 379.14 Kelvin. So my dear friends, for COP calculation you can write easily this T2 by T1 relation. And what is the value of this T2? This value of the T2 is nothing but 379.14. Okay, and the value of T1 is nothing but what? The value of T1 is 277, 277, and here minus 1. So the final answer of this COP after calculation is 2.7119. So this is your final value for COP. Okay, so my dear friends, your first answer is 2.7119. Okay, and now go for your mass flow rate. See, what is the value of your mass flow rate? Okay, so what is the value of your mass flow rate? So your value of mass flow rate is, we can calculate here. Okay, now we can calculate here is the value of your mass flow rate. So my dear friends, if we go for second calculation for mass flow rate, see what is the value of our mass flow rate? So you need to consider your refrigeration capacity. And what is your refrigeration capacity? Is nothing but 10.5 kilowatt. अभी अभी जस्ट हमने देखा है, ठीक है ना. So what is the standard formula of your refrigeration capacity? The standard formula of refrigeration capacity is nothing but this temperature difference T1 से लेके T4 तक, ठीक है ना. So T1 minus T4. And for aircraft, your air is work as a refrigerant. So the value of CP for your air is nothing but 1.005. And what is the value of this T1? The value of this T1 is nothing but 277. Okay, this is your T1 value, and your T4 value is unknown. Is it right now? Your T4 value is unknown. Very good. And here for mass flow rate, we can multiply with mass flow rate also. We can multiply with mass flow rate. Okay na? Because this is your formula of RE, refrigeration effect, and your refrigeration effect with respect to your mass flow rate, अगर mass flow rate से इस refrigeration effect को multiply कर दिया जाए तो यही exact equal होता है refrigeration capacity के, ठीक है ना. So you have to write your refrigeration capacity as what? Mass flow rate into in bracket 1.005 005 in bracket 277 minus T4. So here two unknown value is there, T4 and mass flow rate, and in question your mass flow rate value gonna be calculated. Okay, so you have to calculate firstly your T4 value. What is your T4 value? ठीक है ना? So your T4 value is nothing but what, T3 by T2 into T1, because T4 by T1 is just equal to T3 by T2. Is it right? And these all three temperature are given. That means 328 divided by 379.14 into what, 277. So the final value of T4 is what, 239.637 Kelvin. This is your final temperature of T4. So what is the value of this RC? This RC value is refrigeration capacity is 10.5, and here your mass flow rate, and finally in bracket 1.005 and 277 minus 239, 239, ठीक है ना, 239.637. Okay, so your final mass flow rate is nothing but what, 0.279, 0.279 is your final mass flow rate. Okay, in kg per second, because this is rate and denoted by m dot. So by this dot effect we can divide by second. So this is your mass flow rate, and the value of mass flow rate is 0.279 kg per second. So my dear friends, by this way we have to solve our question. Okay, some basics we have to apply, some basics relation, and by this basics relation we can solve any questions. Okay, so my dear friends, as of now we can end this session, and in next session we're gonna be solve very basic relation, that means match the column type. Okay, na? Match the column type questions. So let's finish this session, and all the best for your examination. Have a nice day.